Somebody's covered it because it's kept it,
In good nick. Yeah.
kept it clean. So there's just a couple of little chips here. So I'd probably replace those with LEDs, but you can see that there's going to get moisture in there soon.
Yeah.
It's pretty common with these ones. It doesn't look like there's been any repair along here. This is Beanie's first boat, isn't it? Underway, they're quite strong, they're quite stable, but they're a bit soft when they sit at rest. There's a scratch there, which is probably from trailering. Yeah. So we've just skipped the trailer there. It's cast alloy. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be any real damage at the moment, but you can see it's going to keep deteriorating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd be talking. I mean, I don't think it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that needs to be addressed before it gets further and further away. That's electrolysis. It's air, it's metal, and it's current, because there's different values of metal there.
That's right.
You've got your stainless,
and
and you've
one's cast.
yeah. So that's what's happening.
As long as it doesn't have to be replaced.
But these anchor winches, these are really good. They're a good system because it's sort of set and forget. Like, you can get out here, if there's something goes wrong with here, you stand up out of your hatch here and you can still manually operate the thing. Now and then, because this chain is covered, you can't really see how corroded it is. Yeah, but it doesn't look too bad. Here we go, business end battery. It's got plenty of air around it. So just if this was my boat,
You'd want
I'd have that
to
latched and I'd have a rubber seal around there. Yep.
Fine.
Just in case you take a bit of water on the back.
Yep.
That's one thing I noticed in the photo, which I wasn't overly happy about. See how that slipped back?
Yeah. They could
onto that terminal?
Yeah.
And feel that there's been rubbing on that terminal. So I'll show you there, Greta. It's slipped back like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's not a terrible thing. If you look down there, there's a metal pan underneath it. Yeah. So what that's got is it's got some holes in it, and that's what these hook onto.
Yeah.
This is all stainless. So I would just pack a
bit of foam in front and back.
Front and back.
Yeah.
Front and back of each battery. Make sure it's a really dense foam, and make sure that there's still space for water underneath. You look down in there, you see a little drain hole.
Okay. Yeah.
That always has to remain clean, free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't let that get blocked up. Pipe. So that's your breather pipe for your fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah. My only criticism there is feel the pinch.
Yeah, it's got a restriction there, hasn't it?
Yeah. So that's my only criticism there, and it's probably just because of the age of these.
Yeah.
They've just collapsed a bit, but you can see there's still breathability there.
Yeah.
But I'd like it just to be more, because this is your tank obviously has its fuel pickups, but also has a breathe pipe. So when you're filling the tank, you'll smell the fumes coming out of here. Pick out. Yeah. But be careful to not look back and try and round off the nearest dollar, because you're doing this looking at the bowser, and it might be shooting into, just squirting out the breather. Yeah. The mate knows how to drive a boat. Coast, you really do. You want to trust your own GPS circuit as a backup. But inside Portland Bay, they have avionic systems. I got on a boat recently, and someone had sold this guy up this massive, great big new marine system and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, mate, where are you going fishing? He said, Portland Bay. I said, you're going to go out wide and up the coast? He's like, nah, just Portland. You should have bought yourself an iPad, buddy.
Yeah.